大家好，你好，我叫Dong Xiaolin. Hello, everyone. My name is Jocelyn Wittenberg, and today we'll be doing a character study on the character Chuang. So Chuang pretty much means run. There's a few meanings for this character, which is it could either mean to rush, dash, or charge. It can mean the temper of oneself or to venture the world, or it can have more of a negative meaning of inviting or inciting some sort of disaster. So looking at its different components, it is an ideograph with the components of horse charging through a gate. So the mun or the gate around is on the outside, and then the uh, ma, which is the horse, or it could be used as a surname as well. A little bit of its origin, as mentioned earlier, its early forms depicted a horse charging to a gate, indicating that more of that rush, that more larger burst of energy. It also symbolized forcing breaking through a barrier, which is also its more physical meaning. A little bit of historical implications. As mentioned earlier, in its early forms, it depicted forcibly breaking through a barrier. That could be either metaphorical or it could be more of that physical change. And then throughout time, its meaning expanded to breaking through mental and physical barriers. And now its modern usage, it's used to depict acting boldly through challenges, obstacles, or physically getting through a barrier itself. As you can see here, there isn't much of an evolution of the character besides more of its traditional mun, which is the two doors outside. We can see the two doors like flapping out, as well as like the ma, which is the horse inside, which is the traditional version and version of the character. So you can see it's more of its oracle bone script here, going to traditional form, and then further into its more simplified and more modern term. Here are a little bit of the various scripts. As you can see, it stayed very consistent over time. And in the seal script, you very much see a horse charging out of those doors. Here, a little bit of modern usage. We have a variety of them in meaning. First one we have is 闯荡, which means pretty much to leave home to work. It can also mean to get away from home, to wander the world, to be well-traveled or adventurous. So this is a very abstract or a very versatile word. The next one we have is 左南闯北, which means to travel extensively. So similar to that other meaning, like very travel or very well-traveled and adventurous. The next one is more of a more literal meaning, which is 闯关, which means to crash through a barrier. Second last one we have is 闯祸, which means to cause an accident, to make trouble or to get into trouble. So this is more of its negative connotation. And the final one we have is 闯入, which means to intrude, to charge in, or to literally to gate crash or to like make a scene. Here are a little bit of sentences and idioms. First one we have is an idiom, which is 闯南坐北, which means to make a living wandering from place to place. So this literally means, which is to break through through the east and the west, or the west and the east, which is to wander from place to place. The next one we have is a sentence implementing some of the vocab. We have is 他不适合处处闯世界, which is she's not suited for the outside world. Again, that context of like breaking free from the outside world. And the final one we have is 且在闯入了我的房子，偷走了一些珠宝, which means a thief broke into my house and stole some jewelry. So this is the physical meaning of the word and character themselves. That wraps up my presentation on the character. 谢谢, thank you all for watching. Hope to see you in the next one. And 再见, bye bye.